Hey, today I'm outside one of our local thrift stores, and I love the store because, well, it's huge. I always find at least one, but usually a lot of things that I want to bring home with me. Today I'm on the hunt for home decor pieces because I want to see if I can switch up a few things. I am always on the hunt though for table setting pieces like colorful drinkware or unique dishes. And I think I also want to see if I might be able to find some potential DIY projects. I've got the itch to do some crafting and DIY. Well, hopefully I can find a few good things inside. Come with me, let's walk the aisles together and see what we can find. I love going to thrift stores and that anticipation of what I might find. Because with a thrift store, you never know what you're going to see on the shelves. If it's going to be something antique or if it's going to be something new. There's so much possibility and potential in shopping at thrift stores. But you do need to be prepared to hunt and move things around because it's not like shopping at a regular retail store where they have all of the same collections together. In fact, oftentimes at thrift stores, you'll find one item on a shelf and then you'll find the matching item in a completely different aisle on a lower or higher shelf. So I always have to be prepared to take my time and move things around to see what might be hiding around another piece. Like this little bag of goodies. I wasn't too sure what it was, and then I brought it closer, and I'm pretty sure they are individual salt cellars, which I love individual salt cellars. I think they just bring a uniqueness to a table setting. And for $2.99, this is a good deal. I almost didn't pick this bag up, but the colors caught my eye. And then I quickly realized there were beaded flower napkin rings. Wouldn't these be wonderful for a spring, summer, or even Mother's Day table setting? At first I was looking at the pictures on this lower shelf, but then the black teapot caught my eye. There's something about how it stood out from all the rest. I love the matte color and the shape and that swirl detail, but it's really heavy, so it must be made out of cast iron. Check out this candle holder. It caught my eye because I wanted to see if it was brass. And then I saw the knob on the side and was trying to figure out why it was there. And I realized by loosening and tightening it, you can actually raise and lower your candlestick. That is so cool. Somebody recently donated hurricanes and cloches. I usually don't find this many at a thrift store. And these are tall. I had to be really careful taking it down so I could look at it because it doesn't have a knob on the top of it. At $2.99, that's a really good price for a tall cloche. As I was putting it back, my eye caught all of these hanging bags, and in the back was this silver teardrop piece that was really heavy. I wanted to see what it was. I used Google Lens, which identified it as a Dansk silver-plated mini vase. Wouldn't these be so cute with a little single flower? I'm a sucker for white pictures, and this one stood out because somebody placed it on the same shelves with all of these silver pieces. thrift stores around me always seem to have an abundance of vases. What about you? Is that the same for the thrift stores near you too? Let me know in the comments down below. This woven tray caught my eye, and for just $3.99, that is a great price, but it wobbled. So I got to tell you, I did pass on it. If you watched any of my previous videos, you know I love colored glassware or ones with unique designs. This one stood out to me because of the frosted print and that there were both tall and shorter glasses. I think these would be wonderful if you were really embracing that retro style. I love the dish aisle in thrift stores. It is my happy place. If you're the same way, give me a thumbs up. There's something about looking at all the different options, the colors, the styles, because there's so much variety when it comes to dinnerware. This sectional milk glass plate stood out to me because of the gold rim detail. Take a look at the scalloped edges. It's in perfect condition. In fact, it looks like it's never even been used. There's no scratches or chips. This is a beautiful plate. And for $2.99, it's practically a steal. Have you seen these before? Do you know what they are? I love the concept of them. They're individual flatware holders, so you can put your spoons in one, your forks in another, and your knives in the third. These would be fabulous to use anytime you have a food buffet table. Every time I shop at thrift stores, I have to go down the table linens aisle because I love table linens. Unfortunately, I almost never find what I find to be good quality, attractive ones. But you never know. Sometimes I find a piece that speaks to me.
I'm back from my thrifting, and I found quite a few things that I decided to take home with me, and I'm going to share them with you. Now, some of them I have ideas for future DIY projects, and a few I think I might integrate into decor around the house, but I will definitely share both of those ideas with you. For now, though, let me show you what I brought home and why I did. So, first things are these two cute little vases. When I did the Google Lens search on them, they say that they are bud vases, but after taking them out of the bags, the hole, I don't know if you can even see how far down, it only comes to here. So it doesn't go all the way down, which is what I expected. I thought I'd be able to put a cute little bud vase flower in here, but since the stem only goes to here, I need to kind of come up with a plan B. But I will polish them up, make them all nice and shiny because the patina on these is not that great right now. And then we'll see what I do with them. That was the first thing. Now, the next thing I decided to grab and put in my cart was their wind chimes is my best guess. I wasn't positive, that was what I suspected, but I love the different shape of these vases. So when you look at them, they each have a little bit of a different size and shape to them. I'm planning right now on having this be a DIY project. I think I'm going to use each individually, so I'm going to take them apart. But until I have my full plan, that's a future video that I know you'll see those coming sometime soon. And they will probably either end up as part of my decor around the house, or they might end up on a table setting. It all just depends on how the DIY project turns out. Next thing I decided to bring home was the cast iron teapot. I just love the lines of this teapot and that swirl detail. Unfortunately, it's missing the lid, which means I can't use it. Well, I guess I could use it as a teapot. I mean, it is just missing the lid. But I have an idea for decor for it. And I think I'm going to do that pretty soon. But I think this is just, it's going to be a really cute piece to be able to integrate into my decor on a table setting. And it also has a little bit of a different style than I usually use. But I fell in love with it, so it had to come home with me. Next thing that jumped into my cart was both of these cloches. Now, there's nothing special about these, just that they're nice and tall. So I have a DIY project planned for them. I will share that with you in a future video. But I did want to share with you that I did bring both of these home. I don't see them in thrift stores that often. I don't even see them that much in stores. And for the price that they were, I could not pass it up. I knew that I needed to grab them, be able to use them sometime in the future. So I grabbed both of these. And I mean, with how big they are, I thought they were well worth it. All right, so the next one that I decided needed to come home was the basket. And there's something about this basket, this size and shape of it, and then how the handles go up and down, and then how the inside, how it already is lined. I don't know if I'm going to keep the lining. The lining is in good condition. It definitely is very faded though, so I might reline it. I have some ideas for DIY on this, either making it into a part of my home decor and or part of my tablescapes, or maybe even part of a side table. I haven't quite decided, but I think this is going to be a really fun DIY project. Everything else is in really good condition. There's no cracks or breaks on the basket at all, and it has a really nice solid foundation on the base. So I think, again, for the price, this for me was a no-brainer as to let's bring this home, let's see what I can do with it and transform it into. Then the last thing I brought home with me, I am a sucker for white pictures, and I had to buy this one. There's just something about it. I mean, it's old. I have not looked to see how old it is. I'm pretty sure it's not an antique, but it's definitely vintage. It has the mark on the bottom. It says Sydney on the bottom, and there's no cracks or chips in it, so it's in really good condition. I honestly can't even tell. I don't think there's any crazing in it, so for that, it's a really good picture. And let me see if I can give you a close-up of the detail that's on the bottom. I can just see this as a lovely vase sitting someplace in the corner or on a table. So I don't have a vase that's quite this big, so that's one of the reasons why I had to come home with me. I love it. It needed to be mine, and that's why it's here now. That's what I brought home. That was my mini haul from thrifting today. I'm really happy with what I got. There were some good things that I left behind, but as you know, there's always so much stuff to find at thrift stores, and you can't take it all home with you then, but it always makes fun for the adventure next time. I'm so glad you came thrifting with me. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. If you have ideas for any of my DIYs or future videos, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to find out. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. I look forward to seeing you next time here at the table. Bye.